What's up, JBTV? It's been a while since I did a video. I apologize. It's been crazy busy at the gym, and the majority of my time has been spent there. But I felt compelled to do this video because I'm freaking amped up like you wouldn't believe, and I figured a video is probably a better way to get my point across and to relay this message to you if you're a parent or a coach. And it was a better option than like throwing stuff around the apartment, because the wife's not here, and if she comes home to broken dishes and stuff, I'm in a lot of trouble. Here's the deal. So apparently last summer there was a Little League World Series team from Chicago that won the U.S. title. I think that's the case, right? They were recently stripped of the title for cheating. The coaches cheated. They put together a super team with ineligible kids from other areas, created the super team. They went all the way, and they were just recently stripped of their championship title because somehow it leaked and came out that this guy did this coach. Okay, this is supposed to be an example to these kids. Okay, he got called for cheating. All right, so there are so many things wrong with this, but here is the best part. So the post that I saw today that my buddy put up, shout out to you, Paul, is that these kids are still getting rings. This team is still getting rings. Okay? The mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, who sounds like a real winner, is giving this entire team rings. Now, can anybody guess the problem with this situation? There's many, so let's see if anybody guesses. Okay, the first one is that you are rewarding cheating to kids. Okay? You are supposed to be an example as a coach, as a mayor, as a public individual. You are supposed to be an example to these kids. You are setting the wrong one. Okay? That's the first thing, and it gets better. The next thing that's wrong with this is that the coach who's supposed to be the example, or the organizers of this league that are supposed to be the example to these kids, put their own interest ahead of every other kid in the World Series. Right? It's a pretty bold statement. Think about it. This guy put together a super team. Okay? Which means he cheated, which means he already put his own team at risk. Okay? Because if they get caught, they're not winning anything. That's number one. Okay? So his own interest is ahead of his own team's interest. That's number one. Number two is that he took the chance to win from all the other kids that they played against who followed the rules. Okay? No, yeah, it sounds good, right? This guy's awesome. I want him coaching my kids. All right? So that's the first thing that's wrong with all this, is that the coach put his interest ahead of every other kid that played in that World Series that played his team. Okay? The second thing that's wrong with this is that you're rewarding cheating. You are rewarding the wrong things. As a coach, and I speak from experience, I coach kids every week. As a coach, you try and instill the good things in kids, okay? You would try and instill the importance of hard work and consistency and dedication to a program and pushing each other and not cheating and following the rules and doing things right and maybe overcoming adversity. Maybe you don't win all the time. Maybe you do lose, but losing is what creates better winners. Does that make sense? Because kids lose and they know what it's like to lose, so they want to win more. You know, the stuff that the good coaches try and instill in these kids is being overridden by idiots like the mayor of Chicago and like the coach and the staff of this Little League. So everything that we do, us coaches that you trust us with, is being undone by these guys. Because it sets the tone that, you know what, you can cheat, but it's okay, you're still going to get a ring. That sounds good, right? The third thing that is wrong with this is that these kids that this coach coaches, or used to coach, hopefully he's not coaching anymore, these kids that this guy coaches are going to be the coaches of the future. These kids are going to be the coaches that coach my kids. Do you understand? Like, it's a snowball effect, and it's not getting any better. This is why our society sucks. Okay? Everyone gets a trophy. Everyone's a winner. If you cheat, you still win. If you lose, you still win. There's no depth. There's no character building in there. We're building empty shells of kids because of this. Okay? And I'm sure this is not the only example, but this is one that's a good one because it's mainstream and the coach got caught. Think about this guy got caught. Think about how many coaches don't get caught. Okay? It just fires me up to no end. I deal with kids all day long, and it just makes me angry that everything that we try and do as coaches gets undone. It gets undone. Deep breath. All right, so if you're watching this in your parent, or you're watching this in your coach, or you're watching this in your kid, losing is okay, all right? It builds character. It shows you what it's like to be on the other end of the spectrum. And if you have the right mindset, it allows you to overcome the next obstacle or speed bump. If coaches continue to follow this guy's lead and reward mediocrity and reward losing or cheating or tying, then you are indefinitely and indirectly setting the kids up that you coach or train for failure. You are. These kids are. Life does not work this way, okay? Life doesn't care whether, you want a ring or not. Life doesn't care. Life doesn't work. Not everybody's the winner in life, okay? So teaching the kids that this is okay, you're setting them up for failure. You're setting them up for disappointment. If you're okay with that, then that's fine, but I'm not. All right, just some food for thought. Thanks for checking in for 7 minutes of my rant. Talk to you guys later.